This is the entrance to Euclid.
Hi everyone, my name is Gabby and I'm Euclid's house manager. Welcome to Euclid. So here we're starting out with like our open foyer area. We have our mail slots. As house manager, it's my responsibility to go through the mail and sort it properly so everybody has their name. We kind of just put the slots in there. We also keep this area reserved for packages. If you ever plan to order them to the house, they're safe here. Going into our common space, this is our living room / study room / just common space, I guess. We have books over here, kind of with the co-ops. A lot of people leave some things, so we have like textbooks if you ever need them. Two lovely members organized the shelves more recently, so it's pretty great. If you like to do a lot of reading. Here we have 2 tables. This is our study space. We have a lot of kind of bookworms and really we have a lot of academic weapons here at Euclid. And so a lot of this place is pretty busy, especially during final season and everything. We have a pool table right here. I'm a big fan of pool. I played pool a lot with my some other housemates. We also have kind of like a leaderboard going on there. Over there is our health corner. So in case you need anything for any COVID tests, any supplies, we also have a printer, pretty cool. We got this more recently. This is our exercise pool, or there's another word for it, but it's also there. We also have people who can do like a human flag, where they kind of can hold themselves up. That's pretty cool. Here we have our kind of couch space. We have a really cool TV where we have Roku, and you can also hook up your computer to it. More recently, we had a week-long Harry Potter movie marathon that I hosted. That was really awesome. So I just hooked up my computer to this and streamed the movies there. We also meet for council here sometimes. We have karaoke nights here. We had an award show. We called it Euclid. It was great. There was a lot of fun things that happened in the space, and of course, everybody's welcome to hang out. We also have a piano for the musicians interested in Euclid. I dabble, not that great, but it's really nice, and we have some beautiful players. And then we're pretty big on board games, on card games specifically. So if you are down to play any games and teach us anything, we're here. We can go up to, let's go up to the second floor. We'll swing around back in this area. So moving up to the second floor, as you can tell, we have a lot of different contributors to our space, including these murals that you see. Sometimes they're labeled with the year, like the initials or the name of the people who did them, which is really great. It's nice to know that there's such a bit of history here. We have this whiteboard. Sometimes there's announcements. Sometimes there's fun questions like this. You're given a microphone and the world can hear. What would you say? And so we have different answers. We also have a space for house events. I put the Harry Potter movie marathon here. Birthdays, anything you kind of want to do. It really brings the house together. Oh, we can go this way. We have a cool patio space. Unfortunately, it's closed right now because it's under repairs. The block is a little bit stuck. So we're gonna get tiles for it. But if you look outside, it's pretty nice out there. You can kind of see the campanile, just a little bit, but my hope is that during the school year, we'll have a really nice space up here we can hang. That'll be really cool. Okay. Not much is over here. Just some rooms, and at the end of the hall, there's a roof above the kitchen where in case of an emergency, you would exit out there. But it's pretty quiet over here. There's not much going on. We can head to the bathrooms. So this is the second floor bathroom. It's a common space. So we have 2 stalls right here. You're welcome to come in. 2 stalls right here, and then 2 showers with these curtains right here to privacy and everything. The showers are pretty nice, and usually we try to keep the bathrooms pretty clean. Of course, we have sinks and everything. So yeah, it's kind of dorm-like in this bathroom space a little bit, but hopefully we keep it a little bit more clean than you would see at like Unit 1 or Unit 2, right? You can go up to the third floor. So we have a lot of stairs. They're not that bad, but I will say the third floor gets a little bit warmer throughout the school year. When it gets hot air rises, I guess. Here we have the restrooms. This one is closed right now, but we have this one. They're single use, just a toilet and a sink. Then we have like supplies and everything. It's pretty cool. We also have these showers. Typically this is a single use room, so someone will choose a shower and then lock the door behind them. So they have that privacy and everything. Unlike the second floor where you kind of have a little bit more of an open space, but of course privacy is important. So we have that here. We can go up to the roof. This is really cool. I like this mural a lot. One of my housemates was debating about how they were able to paint so high up. I don't know, it's a mystery, but it's really cool. It's immersive. I think it's my favorite mural out of all of them here. If we go up to the roof, unfortunately it's not really open for like big parties. Not to say that we're like a party house, but we don't really have a lot of people up here. It's kind of more, the only time we can really access it is if we need to in case of emergencies, like go out to the ladders out there. But you get a really nice view of the Campanile, which I really like. And it's cool, nice day out here. And you can also see the lab, which is cool. You can kind of see campus, stuff that's happening. Other co-ops over there. It's really cool. Okay, we can head downstairs. You can get your steps in and I don't know. I usually will say, I don't know, like, you just going up and down the room is like 10 flights of stairs or something. Cool. Here we have a bell that we ring for council and get everybody's attention, which is pretty cool. Alrighty, and so this is our private or personal food pantry space. So everybody has a container that they label with their name, and anything labeled with somebody's name is theirs, and so they no one will use it. For example, I have mine right here. I need to organize it a little bit, but it's the summer, so we're okay. Here we have supplies for if you need to do work shift. Some waste sorting, so any broken glass, old medicine, batteries, cardboard. We have our personal fridge, same kind of principle that we have for the personal pantry area. Anything labeled is yours, and of course we're gonna need to clean it up just a little bit, but that's okay. People respect that it's your space. Sometimes if you want to leave something for the house, public food for the house, or you make something, we have a lot of bakers in the house, so they leave stuff right here, and so anyone can use this area. During the school year, this is a little bit more filled. It's just pantry space that anybody can use. So we have a lot of protein powder and things like that, and some other snacks and stuff. We'll stock it up a little bit more during the school year, but this is a pretty good space if you need like just supplies and things. We have an espresso machine. I don't drink coffee, but if I did, I could look to these recipes right here, which is pretty cool. We have a lot of coffee drinkers in the house, so they definitely take advantage of this. And then we have like some syrups and stuff right here. We have an ice machine. It's very nice. It's like a pebble ice machine that you can like scoop out and everything. It makes your drinks look all fancy if you want to do matchas and things like that, which is really cool. Here we have like a dish space. So we have a sanitizing rack that I'll show a little bit, or sanitizing machine that I'll show a little bit later on. But after the sanitizing is done, here we bring our dishes to dry out. This is kind of some appliances. We have dishes, cups and mugs, another ice machine, a kettle, toaster, air fryer, toaster, microwave. So A lot of people use these items, and it's pretty good. We try to keep this space as clean as possible too. And along those lines, we organize our trash, right? So we have plastic and aluminum, we have paper and cardboard, compost, trash, and then here we have our lovely table space. It can really fill up. I love cook shifts and I love eating with all my housemates. We have like at the end of the semester we have like this big dinner, so everybody's there. We have to add chairs, you know, and it's a really fun space and really good vibes going along here. Awesome. Here we have our kitchen. So we have a pretty big kitchen, as you can see. Here we have our sanitizing racks, and this is kind of what I was talking about. We wash our dishes with soap and water. We put them in here, pass them through the sanitizing rack, and then move them to the dry racks over there. We have a lot of non-perishables right now. A lot of them are left over from the summer, so you can kind of see them along here. And then, of course, in here, some containers. We have big kitchen space over here, so we have of course, the grills and the stoves and everything, and ovens, pretty nice. We have a lot of gadgets and gizmos, rice cooker. We got a Ninja Creamy, which is pretty cool. Blender, a bunch of different other things, and of course, all the spices you could ever need. It's pretty big in here, so cook shift is really fun. We have two big speakers that you can kind of like plug your phone into. I'm always bumping like music in here while I'm cooking. It's really, and then you know, it's just a nice vibe. We also have these massive fridges. This one is typically for house food, but right now we have some personal containers in there just because we're not getting house food. We're not a food house during the summer. Same thing for here. This is the freezer. This is usually typically the area where we have house food. As you can see, we're kind of making our way through it as the summer goes along. And then of course, personal freezer space, and everybody labels their own containers. You can head out to the backyard or kind of garden area that we have behind the house, which is beside it, I guess. Okay, so this is our garden area. It's nice to sit out here and just it's really cool. It's a nice cool day, so I'm getting a lot of good fresh air. We have some plants, or excuse me, some vegetables and everything being grown over here. You're a big gardener, you have a lot of space, so let us know what we can grow, and that'd be really cool. We also have this like seating area. I haven't really been on here too much just because it's kind of been cold more recently. Not a big fan of the cold, but hopefully it'll warm up a little bit. And then of course we have our cleaning area. So if you ever need to do work shift, you can use the mops and cleaning supplies and everything. And we're surrounded by a lot of lovely co-ops in the same area space. So we share the same trash over there. And yeah, it's a pretty good vibe. We also have there's the parking lot over there that a lot of co-ops have spots for. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me on today's tour. I hope that you liked looking at Euclid, and I hope that you decide to join us whenever you do. You're very much welcome. Thank you very much.
These are some Euclid room photos for you to reference in terms of all rooms available and their sizes.